The multiverse, once bound by ancient decree, now fractures into 1,000 warring realms, unchained. Across the desolate volcanic node, ash clouds churn perpetually beneath a blood-red, sulphurous sky. Here, the Obsidian Behemoth rises, its colossal form etched with scars from forgotten battles, a testament to its endurance. Molten rivers flow like veins across the scorched earth, reflecting the monstrous ruler's burning gaze. Its heavy footsteps shake the very foundations of the world, crushing obsidian shards into fine dust. The behemoth claims dominion, its guttural roar echoing through the smoke-choked canyons, a sound of absolute power. Lesser creatures scurry, terrified, as its shadow falls upon their trembling forms, an omen of volcanic wrath. Deep within a caldera, a colossal heart of the node pulses with raw, untamed energy, fueling its dark reign. The behemoth stands sentinel, its ancient eyes gleaming with possessive fury over its hard-won, fiery domain. Each exhalation sends plumes of acrid smoke skyward, a grim declaration of its unchallenged, brutal sovereignty. Its scaled hide, tough as cooled magma, deflects stray embers, impervious to the searing heat of its realm. The land itself seems to bend to its will, groaning under the weight of its tyrannical, enduring presence. No challenger dares approach this realm of fire and stone. The behemoth's legend precedes its crushing might. Its shadow stretches long across the cracked, obsidian plains, a dark testament to its unyielding, primal rule. Across the rift, a feral node teems with overgrown, ancient jungles, concealing forgotten, crumbling ruins. Here, the ghost of a greater predator lingers, a titan whose echoes still ripple through the tangled canopy. A new apex beast emerges from the shadows, its scales the color of twilight, its eyes glinting with cunning. It stalks through the dense undergrowth, a silent hunter, its senses attuned to every tremor and scent. The jungle floor is littered with skeletal remains, grim trophies of its relentless, territorial dominion. With a thunderous, guttural roar, the beast asserts its claim, a primal sound, mimicking a long-lost king. Its powerful jaws snap shut on fleeing prey, demonstrating its savage strength and ruthless efficiency. The very air crackles with untamed energy, a testament to the wild, chaotic nature of this verdant world. Ancient vines coil around crumbling statues, reclaiming the remnants of a civilization long devoured by nature. The beast's eyes scan the horizon, ever vigilant, ever hungry, for any challenge to its burgeoning supremacy. It is a king of tooth and claw, ruling by sheer, brutal force, a monarch of the untamed, feral wilds. Its massive form moves with deceptive speed, a blur of predatory instinct through the sun-dappled foliage. The jungle trembles at its passing, acknowledging the raw, unbridled power of this new, fearsome sovereign. It embodies the wild spirit of the node, a living embodiment of the raw, untamed forces of nature. Every hunt is a declaration, every kill a reaffirmation of its absolute, unchallenged dominance over life. The jungle breathes, and with each breath, the new apex beast grows stronger, more formidable, more kingly. High above, a crystalline sky node drifts, a shattered constellation of floating islands, shimmering with light. Vast, luminous crystals pierce the cerulean expanse, reflecting the endless, ethereal beauty of the realm. Here, the Sky Juggernauts, kin, colossal winged beasts, carve paths through the clouds, their cries piercing. Their scales refract sunlight, creating dazzling rainbows as they soar through the boundless, open heavens. A new juggernaut, larger and more iridescent, leads the flock, its presence dominating the crystalline winds. Aerial battles erupt frequently, streaks of light and thunderous roars marking clashes for territorial supremacy. The smaller kin follow their leader, a living armada, defending their floating citadels with fierce loyalty. Their immense wings beat rhythmically, generating powerful gusts that ripple across the fragile, crystal landmasses. The very air hums, with latent energy, a symphony of wind, light, and the majestic flight of these skies. From their lofty perches, they gaze down upon the swirling cloud seas, guardians of their ethereal domain. Each crystal spire acts as a beacon, drawing power from the node's core, shimmering with internal light. The Juggernaut's piercing shriek warns off intruders, a sound that vibrates through the very crystalline bedrock. They are creatures of pure sky and light, their existence inextricably linked to the floating wonders above. Their shadows glide silently over the sparkling landscapes, swift and deadly, masters of the aerial hunt. The Sky Juggernaut's kin embody the freedom and ferocity of the boundless, crystal-laden heavens, expanding their reach. Each of these rising powers, across their unique nodes, fights relentlessly, expanding their influence and claiming new territories. They seek the hearts of their realms, pulsating with raw energy, the very lifeblood of their burgeoning empires. The volcanic king crushes, the feral king devours, the sky king soars, all driven by insatiable hunger for power. Their territories grow, pushing against invisible boundaries, creating a volatile, ever-shifting mosaic of dominion. The multiverse trembles under the weight of these new, ambitious rulers, each vying for supremacy in their own way. Their battles carve new scars into the fabric of reality, leaving behind trails of destruction and conquest. The hearts they claim glow brighter, feeding their monstrous forms, empowering their dark, expanding ambitions. This age is one of untamed growth, where might makes right, and only the strongest claim their thrones. The air itself crackles with the energy of countless skirmishes, a symphony of roars, crashes, and shattering stone. Each victory is a step towards absolute rule, a testament to their brutal, unwavering will to dominate. The very concept of peace has vanished, replaced by an endless, ravenous cycle of expansion and territorial war. Worlds collide metaphorically, their boundaries blurring, as these titans push their claims ever further. The prize is ultimate control, the dominion over more nodes, more hearts, more fragments of the shattered cosmos. Their ambition knows no bounds, fueled by the vacuum of power left by the vanished Conclave's ancient authority. The sky above the home node, a nexus of converging realities, begins to shift, subtly at first, then with purpose. A shimmering phenomenon appears, a halo of ethereal light, directly above the central rift scar, drawing all eyes. This is the Rift Crown, not a physical object, but a luminous, cosmic sigil, now pulsing with renewed, potent energy. Its glow intensifies, painting the fractured skies in hues of violet and gold, a mesmerizing, dangerous spectacle. The crown, once a symbol of the Conclave's order, now serves as a wild beacon, calling to every king and queen. Each powerful pulse reverberates through the multiverse, a silent summons to those who crave ultimate dominion. It is a siren song for the ambitious, a promise of untold power to those brave enough to answer its call. The earth thrums with anticipation, a collective gasp across countless nodes, sensing the crown's awakening might. Its light penetrates the darkest corners of reality, stirring ancient beasts and forgotten warlords to action. With each throb, temporary rift roads flicker into existence, shimmering pathways connecting disparate, distant worlds. These ephemeral bridges appear and vanish in moments, unstable and dangerous, yet irresistibly alluring to They are fleeting opportunities, treacherous shortcuts to new territories, new hearts to claim and dominate. Many perish attempting to traverse these unstable paths, swallowed by the void between flickering realities. Yet, the lure of expansion, of ultimate power, drives others to brave the perilous, unstable, cosmic highways. The crown's light grows brighter still, its pulses more frequent, its call more insistent, more desperate. It is a cosmic heart, beating wildly, urging the myriad kings to converge, to clash, to claim its ultimate power. The multiverse holds its breath, waiting for the inevitable convergence, the grand, destructive war it heralds. The crown's energy surges, a palpable force that rattles the very fabric of space and time, demanding attention. It promises dominion, absolute rule over all nodes, a prize beyond the wildest dreams of any rising monarch. The unstable roads it spawns are both gifts and curses, leading to glory or oblivion with equal, brutal ease. Its glow reflects in the eyes of every ambitious creature, a burning desire for the power it represents. The crown is awake, and with its awakening, a new, terrifying chapter begins for the fractured, chaotic cosmos. Its light is a beacon of war, a radiant summons to the final, apocalyptic struggle for multiversal control. The flickering roads are arteries of conflict, allowing armies to flow between worlds, sowing seeds of destruction. Each pulse is a drumbeat of destiny, echoing through the vast, empty spaces between the collapsing realities. The crown's brilliance eclipses all other lights, a singular, dominant force in the darkening, warring cosmos. It stands as a silent challenge, an ultimate prize, daring any king or queen to seize its formidable power. The temporary roads beckon, shimmering mirages of conquest, promising passage to new, vulnerable territories. The multiverse holds its breath, a vast, complex web of worlds, awaiting the inevitable, devastating conflict. Tiamat, the ancient dragon goddess, watches from her obsidian throne, her eyes gleaming with cunning ambition. Her empire expands rapidly, a network of conquered nodes now linked irrevocably under her terrifying draconic sigil. Massive, dragon-ruled heart fortresses rise from the ravaged landscapes, formidable strongholds of her growing power. These citadels, forged from dark stone and shimmering rift energy, guard the vital hardcores of her dominion. Her legions of loyal, scaled warriors patrol the skies and scorched lands, enforcing her absolute, unwavering will. Tiamat's influence stretches across countless realities, a dark, suffocating blanket of draconic sovereignty. She commands with an iron claw, her voice a thunderous echo that shatters the defiance of lesser rulers. The conquered nodes groan under her oppressive rule, their resources siphoned to fuel her endless, grand designs. Her ambition knows no bounds, fueled by the vacuum of power left by the Conclave's complete annihilation. She gazes upon the glowing rift crown, a hungry glint in her multifaceted eyes, seeing her ultimate prize. Tiamat begins to whisper a new title, one that resonates with ancient power and terrifying, regal authority. She declares herself the title echoes through her vast empire, a chilling declaration of her intent to dominate all existence. Her dragons roar in unison, a chorus of allegiance, celebrating their queen's audacious, terrifying proclamation. The crowned Empress envisions a multiverse united under her scales, a cosmos reshaped by her formidable will. She sends forth her heralds, mighty wirms, bearing her sigil, to demand fealty from every independent node. Resistance is met with swift, brutal annihilation, entire worlds consumed by her dragon's destructive, scorching fire. The fear of Tiamat spreads like a plague, infecting the hearts of all who witness her relentless, merciless expansion. Her shadow falls long across the rift-scarred cosmos, a harbinger of a new, terrifying age of draconic rule. She's not merely a queen. She is a force of nature, an ancient evil awakened to claim its rightful, terrible throne. Tiamat's fortresses pulse with dark energy, drawing strength from the very hearts they so fiercely guard. The sky above her central node is a perpetual twilight, illuminated by the glow of her formidable, expanding dominion. Her ambition burns brighter than any sun, an unquenchable fire driving her towards ultimate multiversal conquest. She sees the Rift Crown not as a prize, but as a formal recognition of her already assumed, terrible power. Tiamat's reign is one of fear and absolute obedience, a Darkapak for the fragmented, struggling realities. Her presence is a palpable weight, pressing down on the multiverse, bending it to her formidable, draconic will. She is the storm, the fire, the encroaching darkness, seeking to devour all light and establish her eternal rule. The crowned Empress, a title whispered in awe and terror, now heralds the dawn of her uncompromising, brutal empire. Meanwhile, Rex, the mighty Tyrannosaurus, roams the home node, a reluctant guardian in this escalating chaos. His footsteps thunder across the fractured earth, not in conquest, but in a desperate, primal act of preservation. He moves through neighboring nodes, a silent force of nature, seeking to mend the unraveling fabric of reality. Overgrown hearts, pulsating with dangerously unstable energy, threaten to explode, tearing worlds apart. Rex smashes these volatile cores with his powerful tail, releasing the destructive energy safely into the void. His roars are not of triumph, but of weary determination, a deep sound echoing his burden of protecting existence. He battles any king whose reckless expansion threatens to shred the very delicate threads of the multiverse. These skirmishes are brutal, swift, and often fatal for the ambitious monarchs who cross his path. Rex is a living bulwark against the encroaching chaos, an anchor in a cosmos spiraling towards utter destruction. His scales, scarred from countless battles, gleam under the fractured skies, a symbol of grim, enduring resistance. He feels the tremors of instability, the slow, agonizing death of realities, and acts to prevent further decay. His instincts guide him, an ancient wisdom compelling him to defend the delicate balance of life and death. He moves with a primal purpose, a force of creation and destruction, seeking only to maintain what remains. The ground beneath his feet trembles, not from fear but from the sheer, immense power of his protective stride. Rex is a king without a crown, ruling not by decree, but by the raw, unyielding force of his protective will. He is a solitary figure, a titan against the tide of chaos, fighting a war that none asked him to wage. His eyes, ancient and weary, scan the horizon for new threats, new ruptures in the fragile fabric of reality. The air crackles with the aftermath of his interventions, worlds saved, but at a terrible, personal cost. He is the reluctant warden, burdened by a cosmos that refuses to find its own equilibrium, its own fragile peace. Rex's shadow falls across crumbling cities, a temporary reprieve from the encroaching, destructive forces. His roars are warnings, echoing through the unstable rift roads, urging caution, demanding respect for balance. He embodies a primal justice, swift and uncompromising, against those who would carelessly shatter existence. The hearts he protects pulse with renewed, stable energy, a testament to his silent, tireless guardianship. He is a beacon of stability in a storm of chaos, a lone defender against the encroaching, multiversal darkness. Rex continues his relentless patrol, a titan of purpose, preserving what little order still exists in the cosmos. The void between nodes seems to hum with his unseen presence, a silent promise of protection against collapse. He is a paradox, a creature of immense power, yet driven by a profound, desperate need for fragile harmony. His journey is one of endless struggle, a ceaseless battle against the forces that seek to unravel everything. The multiverse itself seems to lean on him, a heavy, unspoken burden, resting upon his mighty, scaled shoulders. He is the earth, solid and unyielding, against the ethereal, destructive ambitions of the cosmic dragons. His path is one of solitude, a lonely vigil against the encroaching, insatiable hunger of the new kings. The air chills slightly, a subtle shift in the cosmic currents, as Rex moves through the fractured realities. His presence is a silent, powerful counterpoint to Tiamat's expanding, destructive, all-consuming empire. He is the guardian of limits, the enforcer of boundaries, in a cosmos that has forgotten all restraint. The cosmic winds whisper tales of his interventions, a legend growing amidst the chaos of warring dominions. He stands as a testament to instinct, a raw, primal force defending the very notion of continued existence. His journey is unending, a relentless pursuit of balance in a world that increasingly favors brutal conquest. Rex is the unwavering rock in the stormy sea of multiversal ambition, a silent, powerful, protective force. His roars echo across the chasm of worlds, a stark warning, a solemn promise of inevitable far surces. The fragile ecosystem of the rift roads depends on him, a silent, unacknowledged burden he carries alone. He is the quiet storm, moving with purpose, his strength a bulwark against the forces of ultimate dissolution. His eyes hold the wisdom of ages, recognizing the dangers that unchecked power brings to all of reality. The cosmic dance continues, a brutal waltz of conquest and resistance, with Rex at its reluctant, protective heart. He is the last bastion of true, primal balance, standing firm against the encroaching, destructive tide. The multiverse remembers its ancient guardians, and Rex now embodies that forgotten, essential, protective role. His path is solitary, yet his impact is profound, a silent revolution against the chaos of new, ambitious kings. He is the living embodiment of resistance, a titan refusing to yield to the encroaching darkness of conquest. The air around him feels charged with a desperate hope, a silent prayer for his continued, arduous success. Rex's resolve hardens with each passing moment, his commitment to preservation, unwavering, absolute, eternal. His existence is a testament to the enduring fight for equilibrium, a defiant roar against ultimate cosmic entropy. The fractured cosmos relies on his silent vigil, a desperate hope in the face of widespread, impending doom. He is the unyielding force, the solid ground, in a world where everything else seems to be tearing apart. His ancient eyes reflect the swirling chaos, yet hold a steady, determined light against the encroaching darkness. The very fabric of reality seems to sigh in his presence, a momentary calm amidst the raging, multiversal storm. He is the quiet thunder, the unseen tremor, the constant reminder that balance must and will be defended. His journey is a silent epic, a saga of defiance and preservation, etched into the very stars themselves. The multiverse continues its desperate dance, with Rex as its reluctant, powerful, and essential choreographer. He is the last guardian, the primal protector, in an age where all other powers seek only to conquer and destroy. The echoes of his roars carry a profound sadness, a lament for the lost order, the vanished, fragile peace. He moves with a heavy heart, yet an unshakable will, committed to his lonely, unending, protective mission. The sun sets on another ravaged node, casting long, weary shadows over Rex's formidable, enduring form. He is a monument to defiance, a living legend, fighting for a future that seems increasingly impossible to grasp. The cosmic winds whisper his name, a silent plea for strength, for guidance in these dark, chaotic times. Rex continues his solitary walk, a testament to resilience, a symbol of hope in a world consumed by war. The World Walker, a voice unseen, unheard, yet deeply felt, frames this new, terrifying era. For the cosmos, with no conclave, there is no law. The ancient whisper begins, reverberating through the fractured realities. Its words echo across the vast, empty spaces between worlds. A chilling truth for all who listen. Only kings now rule, the voice continues. A somber declaration of the brutal, new order that has emerged. Only the perilous rift roads connect their burgeoning, warring empires across the shattered cosmos. And only the crown, now a beacon of raw, untamed power, calls them to ultimate, destructive conflict. The narration paints a grim picture, a multiverse, abandoned to its own devices, its own chaotic, primal instincts. It speaks of a world reborn from ashes, but into a crucible of endless war and insatiable, ravenous ambition. The Conclave's absence leaves a void, filled not by peace, but by the thunderous roars of countless new kings. Each node is a kingdom, each heart a prize, each rift rode a pathway to either conquest or absolute ruin. The Will Walker's voice is a lament, a solemn observation of the cosmic dance of power, greed, and destruction. It highlights the stark reality, a universe unmoored, adrift in a sea of unchecked, formidable, monstrous might. The very air seems to thicken with this heavy truth, settling upon the shoulders of all sentient beings. The words are a prophecy, a warning, a simple statement of the bleak, undeniable, present cosmic condition. Lawlessness reigns supreme. The voice concludes, its final words hanging heavy in the vast, silent expanse. Deep beneath the home node's central rift scar, a new, unsettling phenomenon begins to stir, unseen by warring eyes. A subtle pulse reverberates through the deep earth, a faint tremor preceding a profound, cosmic awakening. It is a different kind of light, not the harsh glow of hearts, nor the radiant brilliance of the rift crown. This light is ancient, primordial, a soft, deep hum that resonates with the very essence of creation itself. Older than the scattered hearts, older than the conclave, older even than the shimmering, calling rift crown. The source, the true origin point of all rifts, of all realities, is stirring from its eons-long slumber. Its awakening is slow, methodical, a deep breath taken after an eternity of silent, profound, cosmic sleep. The ground trembles faintly, a whisper of its immense power, hinting at the raw, untamed forces within. A faint, ethereal light seeps through ancient fissures, illuminating forgotten caverns with its strange, deep glow. This is a power unlike any known, a fundamental force that predates even the concept of time and space. The pulse, grows stronger, a rhythmic beat, like this slow, powerful heart of the entire, sprawling multiverse. It sends subtle ripples through the cosmic web, disturbances felt by the most sensitive, ancient beings. The source, long sealed and forgotten, now pushes against its ancient bonds, yearning for release, for recognition. Its awakening promises not just power, but a fundamental reshaping of reality, a new genesis, or an ultimate end. The light intensifies, a soft, persistent thrumming, a silent call to those who might perceive its deep presence. It is the root of all existence, the wellspring from which all nodes, all rifts, all life ultimately flow. The ancient earth groans in response, a deep, resonant sound, acknowledging the return of its primordial parent. This signal is unlike any other, bypassing the chaotic surface wars, reaching directly into the deepest consciousness. It is a silent, profound invitation, a beckoning towards the ultimate truth, hidden beneath all known realities. The source stirs, and with its stirring, the very foundations of the multiverse begin to subtly, irrevocably shift. Its light is a promise of unknown power, a terrifying, beautiful secret waiting to be unearthed, to be claimed. The Ohm node, once merely a nexus, now becomes the focal point for this monumental, cosmic reawakening. The pulse quickens, a slow, deliberate drumbeat, signaling the inevitable, profound changes yet to come. It is a silent roar from the depths, an ancient entity stretching awake after an eternity of profound sleep. The energy emanating from below is pure, raw, untamed, hinting at the true nature of multiversal creation. This is not a call to war, but a call to fundamental understanding, to the very essence of existence itself. The source is waking, and its awakening will redefine everything the warring kings believe they understand. Its deep light casts long, unsettling shadows over the future, promising either salvation or utter annihilation. The cosmic currents shift, responding to this profound, subterranean disturbance, altering the flow of rift energy. It is a new chapter beginning, not with a bang, but with a resonant, ancient hum from the deepest, hidden core. The source's pulse is a cosmic heartbeat, slow but powerful, drawing all attention to the mysteries below. This ancient power, forgotten by most, now asserts its presence, demanding recognition from the chaotic cosmos. Its light is a stark contrast to the aggressive glows of the crown and hearts. A subtle, profound invitation. The ground shudders gently, a living entity responding to the awakening of its ultimate, primordial parent. The source stirs, and with it, the very definition of power and dominion across the multiverse will change. Its presence is a silent, overwhelming force, hinting at secrets that could unravel all known realities. The subtle tremors grow, a prelude to a revelation that will shake the very foundations of the cosmos. This signal is an enigma, a profound mystery awaiting discovery, hidden beneath layers of ancient, forgotten earth. It is a silent, powerful call to a deeper truth, a challenge to the superficial wars raging above. The source awakens, and the multiverse holds its breath, sensing a shift far grander than any king's ambition. Its light promises a new dawn, or a final, devastating night, depending on who answers its primordial call. The home node vibrates with this unseen energy, a silent, profound testament to its critical, central position. The pulse quickens, a steady, insistent rhythm, drawing the attention of both Tiamat and the reluctant Rex. It is the sound of deep time, of primordial creation, now echoing through the fragmented, warring realities. The source stirs, and the Age of Kings, with all its chaotic glory, prepares for its ultimate, profound test. Its light is a silent question, a profound query about the nature of existence, posed to the entire cosmos. The awakening of this ancient entity shifts the cosmic balance, introducing a new, overwhelming force. The ground continues its gentle tremor, a subtle yet persistent reminder of the power awakening beneath. This deeper origin point, older than memory, now demands attention, its silent call echoing through space. The source stirs, an entity of pure potential, about to unleash its unbridled, primal, multiversal energy. Its light is the genesis, the true beginning, now reasserting its dominance over all fractured realities. The pulse is a heartbeat, slow and ancient, yet growing stronger, promising a new, terrifying cosmic dawn. It is a silent, profound revelation, about to shatter the illusions of power held by the warring monarch. The source awakens, and the multiverse will never again be the same, forever changed by its primordial touch. Its deep hum resonates with the core of every node, a universal chord of creation, now vibrating anew. The light from below is a profound mystery, a cosmic secret yearning to reveal its terrifying, beautiful truth. The source stirs, and its silent call draws all attention, promising a destiny far greater than any crown. Its awakening is a cosmic event, a profound shift in the very fabric of reality, felt across all dimensions. The ground beneath the home node vibrates with a growing intensity, signaling the source's impending emergence. This ancient power, slumbering for eons, now pushes against its confines, eager to reshape the fractured cosmos. The source stirs, and with it, the ultimate question of existence, its origin and its end, begins to unfold. Its light is an undeniable force, drawing all eyes, all minds, to the profound mystery it represents. The pulse quickens, a relentless, ancient rhythm, signaling the imminent, irreversible transformation of reality. It is a silent, profound whisper from the depths, a call to the true genesis of all multiversal existence. The source awakens, and the Age of Kings, with its battles and conquests, will soon face its ultimate, primal test. Its light promises a new understanding, a terrifying truth that will reshape the very perception of power. The tremors grow, a cosmic heartbeat accelerating, signaling the grand, inevitable unveiling of the source. This ancient entity, the origin of all rifts, now rises, its silent call echoing through the vast, fractured cosmos. The source stirs, and the multiverse holds its breath, awaiting the profound, terrifying revelation of its power. Its light is an undeniable beacon, a primal force drawing all attention to the mysteries hidden beneath. The pulse is a crescendo, a silent roar from the depths, announcing the source's full, terrifying awakening. It is a silent, profound invitation, a beckoning towards the ultimate truth of creation and ultimate destruction. The source awakens, and the cosmos, with all its warring kings, stands on the precipice of a new, terrifying age. Its light reveals a path to ultimate power, or perhaps to an end far grander than any could ever imagine. The multiverse braces, unknowing, as the source's ancient, primordial energy surges, promising cosmic upheaval,